Welcome back to Dishonored, Death of the Outsider. Now, this mission is a very interesting one. There is an achievement involved, of course, that I am very interested in, and that achievement is probably one of the most difficult achievements in the game. So, I'm quite both excited and a bit I guess trepidation about whether or not I'm going to be able to do it. So the mission is the bank job. The twin-bladed knife is being held inside Dolores Michael's bank. You have researched the security system and planned a heist accordingly. Travel to Upper Cyria, break into the bank and steal the knife within. So, our first objective is to choose our approach. So, we can also, of course, review the contracts, which we will do, because we want to do all the contracts as well. The achievement that we're looking for is called the Perfect Crime. This achievement involves emptying the vault of the bank without tampering with any security systems, leaving everyone unharmed and asleep.
But they don't want to listen to me. Next time,
And
my mouth shut.
that involves robbing the bank without disabling any security devices, i.e. we cannot touch clockwork soldiers, we cannot touch any arc pylons, we cannot touch any walls of light or any electric floors, no security systems. We also need to leave all guards and civilians asleep, and we have to use the sleeping chemical and go in from the roof route. And if we do any kind of rewiring any form of device, that makes the achievement not trigger.
Maybe I just won't pay it all.
So,
Who's gonna say anything?
If I can just get through this shift,
yeah.
then I can go and have a mug or something at the pub.
But first of all, before we go to the bank anyways, we have a city district to explore and attend to.
Keep watching. I just need to figure out. Hurry up! The longer we stay here, the better our odds are of getting caught. Think you can...
Uh-huh. Bone charm in there, I think. Thank you. This wasn't open the last time we were here.
Careful! Hey!
Why are you pushing me?
Oh, jeez, I can't even understand what's going on. I don't even...
No, you cannot understand what's going on. That sounds absolutely correct. Is that all? Okay. Anything happened in here? He's still here. Don't ask me why I eat rat meat. Okay, so there is a bone charm here. And it's inside the house. Curious position for it. Unnerving target. I'm also guessing there's a bone charm in there. Yep. Oh. Well now. That looks like a very uncomfortable position. How did you end up there? Konos Canal, Black Bone Charm, Greater Foresight. What does that do? Enables you to select and mark more objects with foresight. Oh, that sounds useful. Luca Abel, self-portrait. Yep, I remember that. Regarding the Duke's portrait. Look, Cyrus, I don't know what to say. I won't apologize for your own high expectations. I've had the picture authenticated by at least 3 discrete experts. Its provenance was traced back to the Grand Palace. The brushstrokes, color palette, and quality of the materials are consistent with his other works. Even the sample of paint you provided includes traces of white-leaf tobacco. All of this points to the portrait in your possession being the original work of Duke Luca Abel. Yes, there are a handful of paintings on the market, apparently by the Duke as well, that are technically proficient. This isn't one of them. We've been friends for years. How many works of art have we bought and sold together? But you would question my judgment over this is frankly ridiculous. Don't blame your buyer's remorse on me. Yours, Mafalda. I didn't expect us to see this one again. The boat is open for you now, friend. Might have emptied it of anything interesting, but have at it. Bathing salts. Let's go take a look at the contract before we do anything else.
Think something moved.
Ah. A guard. The same black market shop that we robbed. Interesting. Okay. Rags to riches to rags. Overheard at the Spectre Club someone quite drunk bragging loudly. When I first came to Karnaca, I only had 315 coin to my name, and today I opened my own lockbox at the bank. 3 cocktails later, it was revealed that said lockbox is next to some journalists and contains a precious gemstone. Get me that gem. Quiet as a mouse. Meryl Jennett has an appointment with the director of the bank tonight. She plans to store her most precious belongings there, one of which is an infamous address book. We need you to copy down page 125 without raising suspicion. That means no getting caught and no harming bank personnel. The art connoisseur? We've already done that. An exquisite painting by Duke Abel himself is currently locked up on a delivery boat in Upper Cyria. Such a masterpiece deserves to be cherished by someone who can fully appreciate its worth, not bought or sold or traded away for a few lousy bone charms. I'm offering a substantial reward to whoever steals it from me. You call 150 coins a substantial reward? And finally, Pickpocket's Delight. Quick errand for the talented pickpocket. There is an elite guard station on Cadmus Abel Plaza here in Upper Cyria. He has a note attached to his belt that he's planning to deliver tonight. Do me a favor and steal the note without him or anyone else noticing. If they catch you, you ain't getting paid. Does that mean that I can't... Oh.
Greetings. I provide only the finest service with absolute discretion.
That's nice.
You're armed to the teeth.
We have 2,344 coin.
An excellent choice.
That one. Hyperbaric grenades
I'm
might be
certain
useful.
you'll be satisfied with your purchase.
And I guess we could do the salvage mines as well.
What would Karnaca become without its black market? Even districts like Upper Cyria. Some affairs need to be done under the counter.
Okay, this
I
one...
changed the security system. Don't worry. Everything's perfectly safe and under control now.
We need the poppy tincture. That's the... We don't really need to buy these. We can rob the black market for those, but robbing the black market will have to come last. Let's buy one hyperbaric grenade.
I hope you'll think of me again.
Oh yes, don't worry. Okay, so that guard. Doubt there's anything of interest here. Oh, coins. I'll take shot. A pen. Well, there's an achievement that we also can get. Shooting people with a non... actual... voltaic shot bullet. Oh, incendiary bolts. Everything turns into voltaic shots now. That's interesting. Teresia something Cienfuegos. Justice for Cienfuegos. Defend merchants. Donate to the cause. We, the undersigned, protest the grave injustices wrought by Dolores Michaels and associates upon reputable establishments such as A. Cienfuegos Pharmacy. These immoral and venal practices must cease, and Michaels Bank must make full restitution for all seized property to the estate of Eleuterio Cienfuegos and other abused enterprises. Signatures: Lady Beryl Cottington, Miss Valeria Lamarisma, Pirelli Silverstone, Dr. Winston Dunhill, and Miss Flora Brown. That's very nice of them. Sure, let's sign that. Billie Lurk. Perfect. That all? Ah, chloroform bottles. Hello. Okay, so you're home. Teresia Cienfuegos.
By the outsider. The bank sent you, didn't they? Well, sorry to disappoint you, but I've got nothing left. You can't bleed whale oil from a bone. Tell your trustees that.
I'm not from the bank. I saw that your father's pharmacy closed. Do you know where else I can find laudanum?
Yes, the auction house. My father used to distill laudanum by hand from a secret family recipe. Poppy tincture, he called it. Better than factory-made. But the bank's selling that along with all of his other worldly possessions. They took everything we had.
I'm sorry for your loss. The newspaper says Ivan Jacobi murdered him.
His body was completely drained of blood when the Grand Guard found him. I've no idea why anyone would want to hurt Father. Anyway, the auction's today. You better hurry. And wear a hat or something. The guards won't let you in looking like... that.
Well, thank you for that. There's a guard down there. And there's a guard over there.
Come on! I don't have time for games.
Trouble sleeping again last night. Maybe I ought to try one of those sleeping tinctures, but they can be kind of pricey.
Now the challenge is to get his body
I told her,
away.
if you want my advice, just pay the fine and be done with it. No use making trouble.
Without that guard up there coming down to investigate. There's some... yes. Sleep tight. Double murder in Upper Cyria. Panic in Karnaca as news of a horrific double murder spreads through town. Shanyun, the Tivian songbird, and Ivan Jacobi, a prominent local politician, were brutally murdered within hours of one another. A charismatic performer, Yun was known for heart-rending ballads like Where the Ox Rush Blooms and Release Thy Golden Locks Gloriana. The singer was preparing for a private concert in his home when he was savagely murdered. A servant discovered his lifeless body and contacted the Sarkonan Grand Guard. Jacobi was a rising star in the Karnakan political world. As the administrator of bridge, road and cemetery permits, his role was speaking for the silent. He often held rallies to decry the controversial practice of regraving. It was at such a rally that Jacobi met his sudden end. The guard was characteristically tight-lipped about the murders, citing the ongoing investigation. They urged citizens to exercise caution until the killer is apprehended and to report any suspicious activity. A generous reward is offered for any information about the murders. Oh my, who could have done such a thing? Such horrible acts. To think that there is a murderer on the loose in the city. Oof.
Is someone asking for trouble? Run while you still can, stranger.
Oh, crap.
I won't let her! No!
Brutal enough, but not exactly what I had in mind. Add the newspaper to the okay, let's try that again.
Mother would have shown these posers a thing or two. Pull a body up from a Morley bog. What else was Jacobi hiding here? Silvergraphs? Letters? Could be anything.
Yes.
That looked like it hurt.
Who knows what other evidence he's left here?
And he was just standing there as if nothing had happened. Okay, let's pick up these things. Cleaning job. Eli and Juliet, go to Jacobi's office and attend to this mess. Make sure we won't experience any more disturbances in the future. DM. sure where the rest of her ended up. Curious contraption. Okay. I wonder what those things are. Doesn't appear to be anything else of interest here. Which is a shame. Nothing of interest in here either, except for that pouch. There is something underneath my mouse. What's going on here then?
There's death in our eyes. These creatures burned alive to light the world.
The rich are always the worst thieves.
Door is blocked.
I should find a seat. They're going to start the bidding any moment now.
Wait. Pause the recording shortly. Okay, so we need more money before we go into the auction area. So we'll just have a look around the area and see if we can find some bit. No, that was just food. Let's jump up there and go into the tattoo saloon. Few coins there. Nothing of interest in there.
Not doing that again anytime soon.
Could extend it with a leader. Not that they probably wouldn't fall for it though. A few coins. Did I? No, I need that. Okay, so let's go out into the streets then.
Smoking, coughing clouds. High houses crumble, spark and flame. She watches, screams along with others. Hides tender in her fist.
Okay. One must wonder who they are referring to, but...
Hey, watch out!
You be polite.
thought.
We should talk to the magistrate, see if she can help.
Sure.
That's a horrid idea.
Upper Cyria district are encouraged to regularly attend local services by the Abbey.
Why are they just standing in the...
Moral guidance of the overseer is integral to our life and society. Strong talismans, suspicious carvings. Behavior of a neighbor should be reported to the Abbey of the Everyman immediately. This has been brought to you by the Upper Cyria District Independent Householders Commission. Our community is our pride.
Don't have anything of interest though.
These people lay their thoughts, their petty wants, their murderous desires in front of me to witness. I cannot turn away.
Are in bloom. Let's organize an outing.
Marvelous.
Okay, let's have a look in here.
Try my luck at dice.
Okay, so it's just from the street outside.
Should we take our guests out for mushroom gathering?
Oh dear, the way he said that.
No, I don't think so. Oh.
I'm guessing there's nothing up here.
I'm thinking we need another evening at the Rum Club.
Quite to the contrary, there's a bone charm and several gold ingots, or several ingots. That's nice. Didn't really catch what bone charm we got there, but it seemed to be a black one. So, must have been one of these, but I haven't really found any black bone charm that I feel is worth using. Any guards down there? No, and that's part of the district seems to be shut off as well. Probably pending the city investigation. That hurt. Okay, so I did forget to check the balcony above the... there. Big interest in that one at least. Few coins on this one. Well, is that an openable window? Nah. Okay, let's take a look in here then. Couple of coins. And the dentist seems to be out still. That's good. Couple more coins. Nothing in here. I think I saw a chloroform bottle. Yes. Let's take that out here and drop it here. Nothing of interest in the bathrooms. There's a bone charm combustion. The grenades inflict slightly more damage. Nothing of interest up here. Couple of coins lying there. Okay, so let's save. Ooh.
Someone's not feeling well. I need help.
Good.
Karnaca Gazette. Get your Gazette for the news of the day.
Oh, the district isn't shut off.
Killer loose in Karnaca. Daud investigates recent murders.
What's going on here?
It's kind of amusing.
They must be from over there. Hiding close. My helmet.
Did that elite guard see us? I don't think so. No.
Cable car crashes on the rise in Karnaca.
We did run that way, so...
Someone's shooting at us.
No, no. All these people keep running back and forth. There we go. He almost saw us, but almost isn't good enough. What was that? Aha.
Better have a...
Yeah! The shooter has to be...
It did look straight up at me, but still couldn't see me. Okay, so about these civilians today, they are kind of an issue. Can't really clean up properly. Gosh, he scared me. He's also standing in a very inconvenient position there. Since if I'm going to clean up, I need to pick the bodies up into this building. Or I could put them down here, I suppose. Newspaper is all over the place. I'd like to repeat the news here. Or maybe it's more consistency that the newspaper that is lying around is actually the newspaper of the day. Oh, he almost saw me. That's rotten. Okay, so no civilians in here. None of them went all the way out here either. There's this cleaning lady down here. Put her here. This civilian we can take inside and drop her off here. Take shots. Doesn't appear to be anything else of interest in this specific area. That door is not openable. means that there's only the 2 guards here left. And a civilian down here. No spotted yet. Lots of coins, that's good. Oh, the mime's performance stage seemed to have been converted into a newspaper selling booth. Well, I think that we can safely end the episode here. And in the next one we'll just continue on exploring the taxidermist office and maybe go up there to the bank custodian's home and then probably also go to the auction. But for now, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you all in the next episode.